In the middle of the day, I like to come to this spot, light my Palo Santo incense from lots of Zen, and come and recenter myself, allowing myself to just be. Palo Santo incense from lots of Zen are sustainably sourced. Palo Santo has the ability to uplift your energy, bring in calm, and bring in a new sense of being. Lots of Zen has a variety of products to bring into your spiritual self-care routine. Be sure to use the code in my description and in the comments for 10% off. Thank you to Lots of Zen for sponsoring today's video. Hey beloveds, welcome to BeenieTV, where I offer you sprinkles of spiritual sassiness and teach you how to mind your own blissness. So if you're new to my channel, what took you so long? And if you are returning, you know what to do. We always get into an affirmation before I start the video, so go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Release. I am somebody and I am something. I am somebody and I am something. I am somebody and I am something. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Release. What is up, everybody? I have missed you. I'm constantly praying for you. Please know that my YouTube family, I am constantly praying for you. Even if this world is chaotic, even if this world is crazy, please know that there is good and light in the world, and you are that goodness. You are that light. So please know that even if the world is crazy, even if the outside world is crazy, your inner world does not have to be, and do as much centering as possible. Which brings me to talking about today's sponsor for today's video. I would love to say thank you to Lots of Zen. Lots of Zen sustainably sources Palo Santo products from South America. If you don't know what Palo Santo is, Palo Santo, also known as the holy wood, is used in sacred ceremonies, shamanic ceremonies, day-to-day cleansing and clearing. It is an amazing self-care spiritual tool because it allows you to keep the positive vibrations in and expel the negative vibrations. One of my most popular videos here on YouTube is Palo Santo versus sage, and which one I prefer to use. I feel so calm. Not all Palo Santo is the same, right? Not all Palo Santo will give you that same feeling, but I can honestly recommend these Palo Santo incense. They smell obviously delicious. Palo Santo is one of my favorite scents personally. It's beautiful, it's earthy, it's got a little bit of it's earthy, but it's got a little bit of a kick to it. So to be able to bring Palo Santo incense into my life, into my everyday life, into my to be spiritually hygienic is more important now than ever. And how easy is it now that we can just like light up a Palo Santo incense and it can just like fill up the room, and it lasts a long time. That's what I love about Palo Santo. It really sticks to the atmosphere. And Lots of Zen has been so gracious and has given my YouTube family 10% off of your purchase. The code will be in the comments and in the description box. Please make use of this. Please be spiritually hygienic. Please take care of yourself and bring these Palo Santo incense into your self-care, self-love routine. I feel so good. I feel so in my own energy. And that is the gift of Palo Santo. Palo Santo brings you back to your own energy. And as an empowered empath, it is so important to constantly remember what is my energy and what is someone else's energy. So again, use the code found in the comments and in the description box for 10% off of Lots of Zen products. And they have so many other products as well on their website. So let's get into today's pick a card reading. Hey beautiful beings, welcome to BeenieTV, where I offer you sprinkles of spiritual sassiness and teach you how to mind your own blissness. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. You are so loved, you are so seen, and thank you so much for continuing to support me here on my journey as an ever-evolving human being, as an ever-evolving woman here on this earth, and I am just so deeply thankful for your presence. Today's pick a card reading is going to be about what does spirit need you to know as I was shuffling the cards, the first thing I realized was that on social media, it seems like a lot of people are into enlightenment, and a lot of people are getting into their more spiritual self, more divine feminine, divine masculine self. But from what I gathered from this, as I was shuffling the cards, was a lot of you guys are actually like not doing the work to connect with your higher selves. It seems like a lot of you guys are kind of like watching others do it, or you're not really connecting with your higher self. So it took a while for some of the cards to come out, which just lets me know that communication isn't a constant thing with spirit with you guys. So, you know, as always, we are spiritual beings here on this earth, and it's so important to remember that before you came to this earth, you were an angelic spiritual being. So don't let the ways of this world cause you to forget how deeply and highly connected you are to Source and to Spirit, to God and to Jesus. You know, like, remember that you are a spiritual being, and there's nothing that Spirit doesn't want to help you with, or be in Spirit and your angels, they want to be in communication with you. So try to increase your communication with your spirit guides, with your angels, not just when things go bad, not just when things go good, all of the time. All of the time, communicate with them and strengthen that connection with them. So let's go ahead and get into the pick a card reading. So the first group is Amethyst. Next group is the Rose Quartz. So for group 1, you guys got 4 of Pentacles, the Chariot, 9 of Swords in the reverse, and 2 of Pentacles. So in the beginning of the video, I talked about how you guys are not really connecting with your spirit guides, with your angels. I was really talking about y'all. It took so long for these cards to come out. And no, I'm not reprimanding you or being like, you need to be more spiritual. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you will benefit from increasing your connection to Spirit. So first, let's talk about the Chariot. The Chariot is confirmation that you will be successful in whatever you are pursuing. We have Pentacles here. Pentacles is all about third dimensional, worldly success, everything that has to do with like money and household and, you know, tangible fortunes. So you will be successful. This is confirmation that you have the ability to succeed in whatever it is that you are pursuing. Like, you will do it. You have the willpower, you have the ability, you are confident. It will happen for you. So with the 2, relating that with the 2 of Pentacles, and 2 of Pentacles just talks about being able to, having unlimited possibilities, right? Having unlimited ability to accomplish what you are setting out to accomplish. You see the girl, or the person is holding an infinity symbol, meaning the possibilities are endless for you, right? As long as you are able to manage yourself properly and to manage yourself correctly and to not burn out. You're doing an amazing job. You're doing an amazing job. You're doing an amazing job at what you are working on. It's just balancing, right? This is about balancing. Some things are going to fall to the wayside, right? Because you have to balance rest and business. You have to balance being, you know, being, like we talked about earlier, being spiritual, but also being human. So this card just brings to your awareness, balancing everything that you have going on. You can do it, but just remember, be patient, flexible, and adaptable to all the things that you are balancing. You still deserve self-care, you still deserve rest, you still deserve to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? Without burning out, without working endlessly and tirelessly. So just bringing balance and bringing your awareness to be balanced. And know that when you're resting, when you're self-caring, it is not failure, it is not, don't be distracted and tell yourself like, oh, I'm binging Netflix right now, I could be working on something else and I'm not, you know, don't make yourself feel guilty for having a lot of success and having the willpower to bring that success to you. Don't feel guilty about enjoying the fruits of your labor. And with the 8 of Pentacles, this talks about being a master at what you do, being highly skilled at what you do, continuing to further your education. Maybe for some of you, further your education, continuing to learn more, continuing to be a master at your craft. Also talks about determination and concentration. It could have been you have a new job, you have new responsibilities, and you're just using everything that you've learned over the past few years to take you to the next level at this new job with these new responsibilities. At the end of the day, it is continuous encouragement to keep doing what you're doing. You're fine-tuning your skills, you're fine-tuning your ability to create the life that you want, right? You are doing all of the third dimensional work. You are taking the practical steps to create the life that you want. And that is beautiful and that is amazing, because you really need to pat yourself on the back, because a lot of people miss this step. And you know what? I think that's why the cards came out a little bit slow for you, is because you are so into the practical, the third dimensional, you know, Virgo, Taurus, like Capricorn, earthly energy. You're all about being in this dimension. And I think that's why it took so long for the cards to come out, because you aren't that connected to your spiritual side. So when you're finding the balance, bring your intuition into it. This card doesn't really talk about intuition, but it's good to just ask your spirit guides, hey, how can I rest today? How can I balance these responsibilities? How can I continue to, what's the easiest way for me to master this craft? Asking your spirit guides, what is the easiest way to master this craft, to advance my skills, to further my education in whatever span that might be. That's gonna help you a lot, because spirit is like the easiest way out. Spirit will be like, okay, girl, or guy, or non-binary. You want to do it this way, but I got the better way for you. And then with the 9 of Swords, it's about fears, worries. The swords represent thoughts, right? And as you can see, this person, she's like in the bed, she's crying, she just doesn't know what to do. So she's like inner turmoil, because she's here with herself, right? She's by herself in the bed, just thinking. So you may or may not be going through, my apologies, I had to fix the camera and the battery and all that good stuff. But with the reverse 9 of Swords, it talks about how your negative self-talk, your fears are overcoming your consciousness. They're overcoming who you are, and you're identifying too much with the ego, too much with negative self-talk, too much with fears. The thing about this, about being human, is that 99.9% of our fears are not real, and they will not come to pass. And we have a choice every single day. We can choose to consciously eradicate negative thoughts by different modalities, like different ways of healing work. One book I highly recommend is Energy Codes. Energy Codes is a brilliant book on how to use breath and body and certain movements to rewire your subconscious, rewire your mind. So I highly recommend listening to Louise Hay, Abraham Hicks, if you're really struggling with overwhelming negative thoughts. This is a sign that it's time to talk to somebody, whether that's a therapist, whether that's a friend. Like, reach out to someone. And for some people, this is also a sign of like you've overcome the depression, the anxiety. Congratulations, you're amazing. And if you are really struggling with your thoughts right now, reach out to someone, get a therapist, start listening to Louise Hay, Abraham Hicks, on YouTube. That helped me a lot. Anytime I was going through a really dark time in my life, that helped me tremendously, as well as the Energy Codes book. So this is my reading for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next video. Peace. All right, we have group number 2. What I will say about group number 2, y'all are happy. That was what I was picking up when I was shuffling your cards. Y'all are happy, and I'm happy that you're happy. Okay, I'm happy that you're happy. We have Knight of Wands in the reverse, 6 of Wands, Knight of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Lover's card in the reverse. Let me move this up. So I'm feeling a lot of male energy here. And obviously, it's not about how you identify, but I do feel a lot of like masculine energy going on here. So first I want to talk about the Lover's card. The Lover's card in reverse talks about being in connection and relationship with someone else that is not, you guys are not emotionally equal. Someone is pouring into another more than the other one. There's emotional unavailability here. Making sure that you don't keep falling for the same tricks is what's coming up. Don't keep falling for the same tricks. Stand your ground. Do what is best for you in the short term and the long term. So just be mindful if you're in a relationship with someone and this is just confirmation that like you know that either you're not giving, you're emotionally unavailable and are hurting this person, or in the reverse, or that they're hurting you because they are emotionally unavailable. Emotionally unavailable people do not change unless they do the deep healing within themselves and make themselves and emotionally are fulfilled within themselves. You cannot fix or change anyone. You're not here, you're not a savior at all. All you can do is pour into yourself emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, sexually, and people will see that, and the right people will come to you, and the people that don't value you, don't see you, don't serve you will fall away. The Knight of Wands in reverse, this talks about scattered energy. Wands are fire. So you have like 2 fire cards here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it feels like your energy could be scattered. Your energy could be scattered because of this relationship. It's not filling you up. It's like you have all these like energy leaks. And you got to patch up those energy leaks with around that person, around your love life. You can do this through a sacred bath. You can do this through wiping honey all over yourself before you get in the bath, and claiming that the honey now closes up all energy leaks. And before you get into the water, using your hands to bless the water, telling the water that this water now closes up all energy leaks from this person. But it's up to you, right? This Lover's card, it's really up to you. If you want to end it or if you want to stay in it, you have free will. You might feel some frustration there might be some frustration for you. It's like, you know that something is on the horizon, you know that something bigger is happening, but it's like delays, which are really just divine timing. Delays are really just divine timing. So try to feel your frustrations, of course, but know that, like, because it's divine timing, you can rest assured that this big energy, like this big thing, this big opportunity that you've been feeling is coming. It will come in its own time, and you can rest knowing that, well, at least you know that it's coming. So just be mindful, and just be mindful, right? Allowing things to fall away or come in. Control what you can control and let spirit really just do the rest. Let's move these here. Yeah, see, it's like, this is basically saying like, yes, there are or were delays. Let me move these. There are or were delays, but victory is yours. You see this person, they're on the horse. They've got like their people around them. There's a wreath representing like victory and celebration. And you've got it. Like you are, like victory is yours. And the horse, the white horse represents purity. Like you've remained pure in all that you've been doing, all that you've been thrown, that's been thrown at you. You have completely remained pure and confident, and success is yours. You've reached an important milestone in your life. You've reached a significant goal, you know, and there may be some public recognition coming to you. Maybe more followers on Instagram, maybe being recognized at your job, being recognized by others for all of the, for your perseverance, for doing all of the good, for doing all of the work and remaining a high vibrating being at that, remaining happy, right? Remaining some form of happiness, some form of fulfillment. And people on the outside, this is what I would see, this is what I was saying. When you emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, sexually fulfill yourself, others will see it. So you have been doing the work, right? You've been doing the work. You will continue to do the work, and others are recognizing you. You should be really, really proud of yourself. You should be very, very proud of who you are. Is this reading for me or nah? I am totally resonating with this. Not even gonna lie. I am very much so resonating with this deck. So for the cups talks about emotions, it talks about relationships, and cups in reverse talks about a little bit of unrealistic energy, some jealous energy, some moody energy. So this talks about grounding your ideas. You guys have an idea, a creative idea, some type of project, a business idea, YouTube idea, some type of idea. And in your mind, it's like, ooh, this is cool. This is awesome. This is great. But you need to bring that into reality. So the practical stuff, like I was saying in group one has the practical stuff down packed. Group two, y'all gotta get into the practicality of, okay, you want to start a YouTube channel. Okay, what exactly will you need? How much will it cost? What is your schedule going to look like? How are you going to fit this into your practical everyday life without feeling fear, without feeling, I'm pointing to this card because this card just talks about being fearless. Without any fear, without any self-doubts, how can you bring your dreams into reality? And this also talks about disillusionment with relationships, right? Disillusionment. What are you not seeing about this person? Are you remembering all of the bad times? Are you remembering how they disrespected you, how they were unkind to you, how they were manipulative? Are you remembering all the bad times too? As well as being illusioned and being only thinking about the blissful times and the positive times. So this just talks about get realistic. And reality is different for everyone. There are 7 billion people on this earth. There are 7 billion ways of being realistic. So look at your reality. What is really, really happening? If you were to zoom out and look at your life, what is really happening? The positive and the negative. And what are you really doing about your romantic life and your career? Like, what are you really actually doing in tangible third dimensional earth? So that might be some question for you guys. Or that might be something you guys might want to ask yourself. And not in a punishing way, not in a what's wrong with me way, just in a analytical, logical, zoom out. Okay, Boom, bap, this is what's going on. This is what's really happening. King of Pentacles talks about, Pentacle energy is earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and it talks about bringing things like we were just talking about into the earthly realm, right? It talks about wealth and business and all the things that are very worldly, you know, financial wealth, financial stability, abundance, things like that. The king, you know, sitting on their throne, like they got it, they done it, like they are grounded, they are rooted in their abundance. You see all these flowers around them. You see the city behind them, like they own it all. Like the world is truly, truly theirs. And they have the highest attainment of material success. You know that you are able to attract financial success and money and all of that good stuff. You know that you can do it. You are the ultimate provider. You are the ultimate provider. You are the ultimate business person. Like, you put your plans, you know that you can put your plans into action. You know that. You know that you can put your plans into action. You believe in yourself. Like, you know you can do this. And you know that if you bring your dreams down and create a plan, you know that you will be successful. You know that you have and the thing about y'all is that you have such a rich spiritual life, right? You got a really beautiful spiritual life. So now let's bring it into the reality. Oh yeah, this reading is definitely also for me. So now let's go ahead and work together and bringing it into onto earth. Bringing all of that onto earth. Yes, we are doing so well spiritually. Now let's bring it onto earth. We know we can do it. Success is ours. Success is our birthright. Material and financial success is our birthright. And that when we have money, we are able to provide for others. We are happy to give to others. We are happy to keep some for ourselves and also spread that financial wealth. So I hope that this reading served you in some way. I hope that it gave you the confirmations that you were looking for. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, this reading. Be sure to subscribe, comment below, let me know what resonated for you, and I will see you guys next video. Peace. Hey, group number 3. So for you, when I was pulling the cards, you guys have some powerful energy. Okay, you guys got some strong, powerful energy. And you guys also only had 3 cards, which is very, very interesting. But also just sometimes Spirit is like, let's keep it cute. Let's keep it simple. So you guys have this really powerful, beautiful Queen of Pentacles energy, which talks about nurturing, which talks about being grounded in earth, being able to be mothering, right? You guys have this really powerful, beautiful, feminine, no matter how you identify, feminine energy. Abundance is yours. The rabbit represents abundance. Abundance is, you are abundance, and abundance is you, right? So that's the core of who you are. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You are the queen, no matter how you identify. You might be a parent. Queen of Pentacles talks about being a parent, mothering energy. Again, no matter how you identify, being the ultimate provider. You know, like you just got this really beautiful, 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 like nurturing, secure energy about you. I keep saying it, but you guys do, and honor that part of you. Continue to honor that part of you. Mother yourself, mother the people that are around you. Honor that without, you know, obviously without depleting yourself, but continue to hone in on that part of you. That just keeps coming up, is to just hone in on that part of you. You have You know how to create a beautiful home. You are a beautiful home, right? Like, you are home to so many people in your life. You have created a home within yourself that others are blessed to be able to be around and to live in. Honor that. Four of Swords talks about you need to rest, you need to relax, you need to meditate. The swords represent overthinking. This person is lying in their bed, one hand is on their belly, they can't stomach it, they're not digesting what's going on in their lives. One hand is on their eyes, representing that they don't want to see what's happening, like they don't want to look at it anymore. It's like they don't want to believe what's happening. You have to rest before your next challenge. Ten of Wands talks about a completion of kind of like fighting. Like, you are ready to go to the next level, right? But before you go to the next level, before you get ready for your next battle, you need to rest. You need to restore your energy. You can do this through creating a practical daily meditation practice, baths, showers, making sure that you are blessing and praying over the bath water and over the shower water before you get into the water. Going for hikes out in nature. If you live somewhere warm, plant your feet into the sand, planting your feet into the earth. This is called earthing. The electromagnetic energy from Mother Earth will suck away all of the negativity and heaviness that might be in your aura. So find different ways to self-care your aura and your energy. Using crystals, going to the spa, right? This is less about material self-care, like buying a purse or buying shoes, and this is more about energetic and auric self-care. There's some overthinking and heavy energy in your aura that you need to release and put away, and you do that through using the elements, right? So getting a massage, going to the spa, blessing your water, being conscious and being in the moment when you are cooking a delicious meal, creating a consistent meditation practice. Even if you are thinking about going on a retreat, a lot of things are starting to pick up again during the pandemic. So if you're feeling like, wow, there's a retreat I want to go on, this is confirmation to go on that retreat, to go where there is solitude. If you want to do a staycation, go to the hotel for a day. If you want to go on vacation, this is confirmation to do so, because you need to pour into yourself before you get ready for your next leveling up. And this next leveling up is really going to be like the final countdown. You know what I mean? Like, this is going to be the last time that you will go through this leveling up for whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you, this will be the last time that you will have to do this, fight this fight. It talks about Ten of Wands talks about hard work. It talks about completion. This is fire sign energy. And it just talks about action, right? It talks about action. It talks about the things that might be weighing you down, the things that no longer serve you. This is what this is about. It's about, there's things that no longer serve you. There's things that are weighing you down. There's responsibilities, emotional, mental, physical, spiritual responsibilities that you have put onto yourself that don't need to be there. Spirit never asked you to take those on. And that could also be connected with being a mother, right? What I said earlier is honor this part of you without depleting this part of you. Don't take on the responsibilities of others spiritually, mentally, physically, sexually, because everyone has to take care of themselves. Everyone has the ability to heal themselves. Everyone has the ability to put themselves, to heal themselves and put themselves first. As the nurturing mother energy, you do not need to overparent anyone. You do not need to be codependent with anybody. And that might be the lesson you're learning is, oh, I can still mother you and have boundaries. I can still be nurturing to you and say no. I can still be abundant and keep my money to myself, right? So you're finding that balance, and a situation will come and it will show you how far you've come, and it will show you, it will give you a new level of boundary keeping, a new level of speaking up for yourself, a new level of putting yourself first. And this also talks about, you know, if you're like Queen of Pentacles, you are probably successful, and you need to put take some of the responsibilities from your work life off of yourself and put it onto others. Maybe some of you work at a company, maybe some of you are CEOs, maybe some of you are a manager, and you're doing everything, and you need to delegate some responsibilities to others, because it's weighing you down. It's weighing you down. You're thinking too much. You're taking on way too much responsibility. So delegate it to others. 10 of Wands, 10 is a number of completion of a cycle. So put into practice giving others responsibility. You know, if you're running late and you know that you have to cook dinner, ask someone else to order food. Ask someone else to start chopping up the onions in small ways, you know, and take that weight off of yourself. I hope that this reading blessed you. I hope you resonated. I hope it was confirmation for you. Be sure to subscribe. Like this video, and I will see you guys next video.